everyone, and welcome. Today, we are going to dive into a really practical method for taking your English skills to the next level. We're going to break down exactly how you can train your brain to speak English fluently, with way more confidence and just sound more natural. So, let's get right into it. Okay, let me ask you something. Does this sound like you? You can watch a movie, you can read an article, you pretty much understand everything that's going on, but then the moment you try to speak, the words just get stuck. It's an incredibly common feeling, so if that's you, trust me, you are not alone. You see, this gap, the one between what you know and what you can actually say, that's what we're calling the Fluency Challenge. It can feel like a huge wall for sure, but the great news is there's a really clear and effective way to build a bridge right over it. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about. So let's just cut to the chase. This whole thing, it's not about memorizing endless vocabulary lists or grammar rules. Nope. This is about an active training session for your brain. So the real question is, are you ready to get started? Okay, so this requires a little bit of a mindset shift. Fluency isn't just about knowledge. It's actually a physical skill. Think about it like playing the guitar or learning how to swim. It takes muscle memory for your mouth, for your tongue, and of course, for your brain. We're gonna learn how to train that muscle in a totally different way. And you know, the real goal here is to stop translating everything in your head before you speak. We wanna get you to the point where speaking English feels automatic. It feels effortless. It should feel like you're just having a natural chat, not taking some stressful exam where you're worried about every little mistake. All right, let's get into our first core technique, repetition. Now, I know, it sounds almost too simple, right? But its power is in building those connections in your brain that make your speech fast, clear, and automatic. This is really the bedrock of the entire method. So, what does this actually look like? It's really straightforward. You listen to a sentence from a native speaker, and then you say that same sentence out loud. You do this again and again. By doing that, you are directly building that crucial muscle memory we were just talking about. And check out how structured this is. It's not just repeating words randomly. Step 1, listen to the sentence spoken slowly, so you can really catch every single sound. Step 2, listen to it again, but at a normal conversational speed. And finally, step 3, it's your turn. Repeat it out loud and do it with confidence. Now, this part is absolutely key. You're not just saying the words back. Your job is to become a mimic, an impersonator. You want to copy everything, the exact pronunciation, the musical rhythm of the sentence, and the intonation, the way the speaker's voice goes up and down. Okay, so once you're getting the hang of repetition, you're ready to level up to the next technique. It's called shadowing. This is where things get really fun and you can start to feel the actual flow of a real conversation. Let's see how it works. Shadowing is pretty much what it sounds like. You become the speaker's shadow. You don't wait for them to finish, you try to say the words at the exact same time they do. Yeah, it's challenging at first, but wow, it is an incredible workout for your speaking skills. And just like with repetition, the focus here isn't about being 100% perfect. It's about getting into the groove, into the flow of the language. You're trying to match the rhythm and the music of English. This is how you stop sounding kind of robotic and start sounding really natural. All right, theory is one thing, but let's see how this all works in the real world. Our source material gives us this perfect little example using a short, totally realistic conversation. We're gonna break it down and see exactly how you'd use these techniques with it. So here's the setup. You've got two coworkers chatting about another guy named Jake. He just gave a presentation, and well, it sounds like it could have gone better. Let's tune in. So the first speaker comes in a little critical, right? But then the second speaker introduces this fantastic everyday idiom, cut him some slack. This phrase is pure gold for practice because it's something you'll hear all the time in natural English. And what does that actually mean? Well, cutting someone some slack is all about giving them a break. It means being patient and trying to understand their situation instead of just jumping to criticism. It's a really useful expression to have ready to go. And here's the reason why. The whole reason he deserves some slack is because this was a brand new and probably pretty scary experience for him. He's never had to present to the entire team before. Okay, so let's just do a quick check here. Why should they cut Jake some slack? You got it? Because it was his first time. See, this kind of active listening and questioning is how you make sure you're really absorbing the language, not just hearing it. I really love how this conversation shifts here towards something more constructive. Instead of just pointing out what was wrong, they realized that offering some helpful advice would be a much better way to go. So again, what do they figure out is the key to Jake getting better? More criticism? Absolutely not. They both agree that what's really going to help him are two things: practice and getting some helpful, constructive advice from his teammates. So you can see, right? By breaking down even a simple chat like that, this whole method becomes incredibly powerful. You're not just learning words in a vacuum, you're learning them in context, with the right intonation and even a bit of cultural nuance. Doing this consistently, well, that's your path to fluency. So what's the payoff for all this? Well, this kind of focused practice is going to sharpen your pronunciation, for sure. It'll massively improve your speaking abilities, boost your listening skills, and it all comes together to help you speak with real confidence and finally understand those fast, natural conversations. Let's end with this really powerful thought from our source material. It really all comes down to practice. This isn't a one-and-done kind of thing, it's about building a habit. The more you repeat, the more you shadow, the more natural and automatic your English is going to become.
So my final question for you is a simple one. What are you going to practice today? Maybe it's cut him some slack or some other phrase you've always wanted to master. The most important thing is just to start. Pick one and say it out loud right now. Thanks so much for joining me.